Hey, welcome everybody to another video. Emiliano here, and in this video we're going to be going over what a Facebook ad funnel is. You guys need to understand what that concept is. Now that you know what a actual funnel is and how it's different from on a website and how that's going to change your lead generation, how it's basically going to change your life. This is going to be an interesting video because you guys are going to put two and two together. Okay, so let's go here to the next slide. A Facebook funnel. So a Facebook funnel equals customer's journey plus the prospecting on autopilot. That's all it is, okay? So the number one mistake that you can make while paying for Facebook ads, because remember, the purpose of you doing this video is that you are going to pay for your own Facebook ads. You're not going to pay a marketer. You're not going to pay somebody, Zillow or anything to get you your leads. You're going to learn how to do it yourself. And the only cost you're really going to have is to Facebook, because Zuckerberg makes money off running Facebook ads. So that's the only cost you're going to have. All right. So let's start again. The number one mistake that you can make while paying for Facebook ads is not having a proper funnel or a customer journey in its place. Success is not the traffic that you generate, but what you do with that traffic. So I can give you 1,000 leads in 1 month. And if you don't work those leads the right way, you might not convert on anything. Yes, it is a numbers game. There might fall something, an easy one through the cracks, but you can elevate your closing percentage if you give them the right customer journey. Okay. So the goal is not to take the audience. The goal has to be to take the audience through the journey, a journey where they can get to know, like, and trust you. Now, this is very important. It's a crucial concept in marketing. Okay. So if you think about it, why do you purchase from Amazon? Why does everybody purchase from Amazon? It's because we know who they are, we like what they do, and we trust them. We trust them with our money, and we trust them that they can deliver our package in 2 days if you're on the Prime package, okay? So know, like, and trust. And most of the time, when you see an ad on Facebook and you don't click on it or you don't go for their offer, it's because you have no idea who this person is and you certainly do not trust them with your money, right? So you have to take a customer through a journey where they get to know, like, and trust you. Okay. So for that, you need to create a value content with your ads and your email. And in some cases, you want to retarget those to engage that don't opt in because most users, they need to see your ad, or they need to, the know, like, and trust you process takes about 3 to 7 times where they see you, where they actually feel comfortable with clicking on your ad. Okay, so that's what the Facebook ad funnel is going to do for you. It's going to take that customer through the know, like, and trust journey where they can actually engage with you. And this is going to be on autopilot. That's what a Facebook ad funnel is. Okay, so as I briefly touched in one of the previous videos, this is the simple way to do your ad. I mean, this is called a trip. We're not going to get into that, but basically this is in the funnel world. This is called a Tripwire funnel. It's a 2-page funnel. And we talked about creating your ad with your lead magnet in exchange for their information, right? So they come to the lead, they come to the Facebook ad, they opt into your page, then they go to the thank you page, and then that drops them automatically into an email sequence. So the email sequence is part of that Facebook ad funnel, remember, because they might not trust you yet, but in a sequence of emails, they're gonna get to know exactly who you are and feel more comfortable with you. Okay, so when you follow up on that call, they're gonna know who you are. But when they first see your ad, they have no idea who you are. Okay, so for that, we're gonna do something called. So there's many. Let me try. There's many objectives for the Facebook campaigns, and depending on the objective is what Facebook is going to optimize your campaign to do. So what I teach in this course is the conversion, right? So for this first example that I just showed you, we're going to do a conversion objective. What that does is that Facebook is going to optimize their algorithm to show your Facebook ad to people who are more likely to convert. That means to click and land on your website. Okay, so that's what the conversion optimization is. Okay, so that's the easiest way to get leads, and that's going to give you volume. So not every lead is going to be perfect, I understand, but that's going to give you volume, and you have to work your way through those leads, okay? Now, when you start doing your Facebook ads, you're going to learn the tricks, and just like everything, there's a learning curve. But once you understand how the in and outs of it, and I'm going to walk you through most of it in my full course, but there's nothing like hands-on practice, right? So anybody can tell you anything they want, but hands-on practice, there's nothing like it. That has no price, right? Sorry guys, drinking my coffee here. So when you get that hands-on practice out of the way, then you can go on to the next type of customer journey, which is going to give you more qualified leads. Okay, so for this concept, for this Facebook ad funnel, we're going to talk about something in later video called retargeting or customizing your audience, and that's done with a Facebook pixel, and we'll get more into that later. In my full course, I walk you through the Facebook pixel. I let you know exactly what it is and how to work with it. Okay. So if you notice in this step, there's actually an extra step in the process. So we have your video ad with valuable information, but you do not ask for a commitment. So the first ad that a customer is going to see from you is a video. So I encourage you to think about something, create a video where you're going to establish authority and you're going to share some valuable information to your customer. So they're going to see a video from you, they're going to click on it, and they're going to get to know who you are, and they're going to feel comfortable with you, and they're going to say, oh, Mrs. or Mr. Smith is the authority in such and such city for real estate, or in this neighborhood. So they're going to feel comfortable with you, and you are going to offer valuable information so they can stay engaged with you on that video. Okay. So now the next ad they'll see so once you create that video, there's going to people who are going to click on it, and they're going to see 2 seconds of it and walk away. There's people who are going to see 50% of it, 75% of it, 100% of your video. Okay. So now this is where Facebook pixel and retargeting this is where I love it. Okay. So this is where we get to the nitty gritty. So we're going to create another Facebook ad that's going to retarget or go back to those people that actually saw your first ad where you asked for no commitment. You were just basically putting yourself out there. It's kind of like putting a billboard out there on the road, and you're not asking for anything. People are just looking at you and they're getting to know who you are. Okay. So on this next Facebook ad, we're going to ask for commitment. But the thing is, we're going to only show this Facebook ad to people who've seen your first video, but only people who've seen that video 75% or more of that video. So now we narrow down your audience. Now we know who is really engaged with you and with your content. And that's the folks we're going to show the ad to. So in this next ad we're going to put out there the lead magnet, which is what we did in the first place. Okay. So it's kind of like adding an extra step to it. So we're going to put that lead magnet out there with your freebie. Now you're going to be giving away the free exclusive list or the 6 mistakes home buyers make when selling their house, something of value in exchange for their information. And then the rest, you guys know, they're going to go into the opt-in page, give you their information, go to the thank you page, and then they're going to fall into your email sequence where they're going to get to know more of you. Okay. So if you guys paid attention, the know, like, and trust, this is all part of the customer journey. They're going to get to know who you are when they see your ad. And they're going to get to like who you are when they start seeing your emails come through, because they're going to get more engagement, because in every email you're going to provide value. You're going to be asking questions. And then when the customer is ready and they trust you, they're going to take that phone call from you, or they're going to give you a phone call. Okay. So that's the know, like, and trust. Nobody's going to pick up the phone and call and not know who you are. So think about that when you do it yourself, right? So you don't just pick up the phone and call a stranger. You probably have some background on this person. You probably checked out their website, probably checked out their Facebook, or if you're buying a product, you've probably done some research on it and checked out its reviews, right? So to be really successful, you take the customer to the know, like, and and trust phase. Okay, so again, this is an engagement this starts off with an engagement campaign here, and then we do the conversion campaign. So here's the other objective of Facebook. So again, we start off the first ad, we do it with an engagement campaign, and then we're going on the second ad, which is the conversion campaign, we're going to retarget folks who watched your video 75% or more out of this engagement campaign. And that, my friends, is what a Facebook funnel is. And I hope you guys got value out of this information. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to create custom audiences, briefly touch about how to create custom audiences. And in the full course, I'm going to show you exactly how custom audiences work with the pixel, because you need the pixel. You can't create any of this without a Facebook pixel. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I do have some posts out there about Facebook pixels. So go out there and read it and get more of an understanding of what that is. Okay, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.